Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? So, I'm getting picked on about my mix, so we'll have fun here in a minute. Yeah, I see quite a few people made some nut recipes, and actually, I don't have a complaint about that because I've been almost there. I'm ready to. I know Rocky's all excited about the nut recipe. So, speaking of Rocky, it's here, and I'm using it. So, for those that don't know, my second mod ever was a black version of the Tesla Wii, and then I got this one as her second mod too, technically, although she never used that one. And then Rocky sent me one because he knew I wanted an orange mod, so thank you, Rocky. So yeah, and in that I've got what do I have in that? Caramel butter cream milk in there, which is actually working really well in the sub ohm tank, which is a surprise because it's a free max on top. But yeah, thank you, Rocky. It's Halloween time, and I have been craving an orange mod ever since I saw Sortiels. Now I'll get some kind of maintenance thing. Oh great, there's something going on. So I hope everybody's stream's okay. Probably because of the storm outside. We've been having storms here pretty bad. Last night we lost power quite a few times for short periods of time. So I hope everybody's doing well. Dave, how has everything been up in your neck of the woods?
All good, all good. Been mixing up a lot of stuff, and just getting ready for the winter. I have a lot of work to do on the motorcycles this winter, so that'll keep me busy.
I rode my motorcycle to work today, and it was actually nice on the way in. On the way back, it was a little warm, sticky, but not too bad. Way better than last week. Yeah, if you're gonna get your chances to get a motorcycle ride in, if you're a motorcyclist right now or a bicyclist, right now is the time to do it. You're not gonna have
Yeah.
much more of this summer weather in the middle of fall. I don't even know why we're getting it. She looks very whitewashed tonight, doesn't she?
I have ELR open on my screen.
Ah, don't have it set to dark mode. I say. Okay.
No. With my eyesight? No.
So who's in chat right now? Say hi to everybody. Dave Lloyd, nice and early. Oh my God! Look at all the hearts, prayer hands. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, really seriously, reach out those you haven't heard from. I've seen a lot of people lately that have been regretting not doing that in time. You know, glad Nick took time off last week to go see his dad. That's a smart move. You never know. You know. Tabitha, good to see you. Lady Liberty, Echo Dub, Dave Doxy. Try not to miss anybody. James Rivera, hey James. Take me to sea. Always good to see you. Crocky Tooney. It's not Rocky Tooney, it's Crocky Tooney tonight. All right, though, that's a
He
little
said
different.
blame Nevins for the name.
Oh, God. Do we even want to know? And Steve O, good to see you. Okay, what did Nevins do that made you say that name? Because I'm kind of curious now. Speaking of which, I just realized something. I don't have a mod over here to test with. I got mine shaken up, so I'll be right back.
Good job, Tim.
Well, that's because I changed it out, remember? I built some experimental coils the other day, and I put them in this old thing, which I don't remember what it is. What is this thing called? The Mad Dog. Anybody remember the Mad Dog? I threw some experimental coils in there, and surprisingly, didn't get bad flavor out of it.
What's what's everybody in the chat vaping on?
Yeah, let's actually we can do that again. I see that Adam's not here, and he is the one that mentioned it. But Benny does do it every week, and it has been a while. I do like to see occasionally what everybody's vaping on. What's been your go-to setups lately? Even if it isn't one you're using today. Like
I'm trying to. I've been trying to get away from Steam Crave, so I got a couple of Blaze Solo RDAs set up, and I've still got two Steam Craves, but I'm trying to get away from always on Steam Crave.
I know the feeling. That's why I stopped using the GT4 for a bit, and I'm actually using the Derek setup. This was my daily all day today. So yeah, Dave, why don't you start since I actually are trying to change it up? I'm interested now.
Yeah, I pulled out an old Tesla Steampunk.
I love them.
So yeah, this is really cool. But you know what? I think I'm going to send it to Adam because he'd really get a kick out of this. So I'll send it to Adam. And I got a Ragnar on top of that one. I've got two V3s running on Guar 21s. No, one V3 running on Guar 21, and I've got a couple of the Blaze Solos, as I mentioned, on Guar 21s. And yeah, I don't always use drippers because they're not really convenient when you're leaving the house, a
Mm.
lot. But I don't know why. I guess I was off work last week for a few days, so I set them up. And yeah, I'd forgotten how nice a dripper is. You really get that full, rich taste out of a dripper.
Truth. Um, and I get it. When I go to work, I find a dripper to be cumbersome. Like every
It
minute
is.
I get outside and I no more get drip, and then I forget I drip because I had to run out and then I had to run back in quick, and then I'd over drip. It's just always a thing.
Yeah, it's not really practical if you're driving or you're on a motorcycle or anything like that. It's just not practical to have a dripper. So
And I rode motorcycle in. That's another reason why too. Yeah, I get it completely. How about you, hon? What do you got?
I've got the I'm busy.
I got
I
that.
got the
you've got
foam
the
I don't know that.
busy.
with
I don't know that
Tetris on
mod.
it, and I'm vaping that chocolate cover my banana guns that I made for the Western show.
So this is still going strong. Still got the Cross 3 Nano Grim Green Edition with the banana Oreo going in it. It's now the third bottle that I threw together for it. And still working on the same pod. It's just starting to fade, but I want to see how far it'll push before it starts to taste bad. So I thought that was interesting. Then I got the Tesla Wii. I believe it's the Wii. Pretty sure that's what that is. With the what was that again on top? You spotted it. The
So Freemax. It's a
Freemax
Freemax.
tank on top from Rocky, and in that I have that caramel buttercream milk I made the other day, which is it's a like I told you, Dave. It's going to be one that I was telling. Remember when Paul was on? I said it might be one you can taste in a sub ohm. You can. It's actually pretty smooth.
That's cool.
I've got my maple walnut custard that Paul likes, by the way, in the Reload S RTA on the Lost Vape Centaurus DNA 250C. This was the Derek Rhodes. I got it from him, and honestly, it's his what he had for a setup on it before, and I get it. Like that flavor and that, although a little noisier, is competitive flavor wise with the GT4, which surprised me. Experimental coils that seem to be working so far in the Mad Dog on top of my Lost Vape. Not Lost Vape, my Geep Vape with the Custom Aegis mod skin from Jay. And in that, I'm going to be vaping this that I'm making today, the Nectarine Caramel Custard Cream, which they thought it was insane for. So we will see. They might be right. It's possible.
I didn't say you were insane. I said you were nasty.
I got my Guar 21 with the nitrous on top, which I will be testing that in this too. I'm going to see which one it tastes better in. Like I said, testing a new coil. It's a different variant of something similar to what Addy makes. I'm trying something different. Hey, Tim B. But yeah, we'll go over some of these nut recipes, and I'll just go over them again next week because I did see quite a few that came in, and I'm really excited for some of these. I will be playing with pistachio for sure next week, but there's a couple others I wanted to try. We're getting also close to that season where, like, candy coated nuts and stuff like that. I want to see if I can get that in a vape. I'm going to try that. Not necessarily on the nut episode, but I want to test a few in different mixes to see how they work. And then when we come closer to like Halloween time, I want to see if I can pull that off. It is hard to find decent RDAs and mods here. I looked in states. See, Derek is quitting vaping. He's going to keep a couple mods just in case, but he's getting rid of a lot of his gear. So I picked that up from him. I picked up the mod from him a little while ago, and then I bought some wire off him. And when I bought the wire off him, he sent me the RTA. Thank you, Derek, by the way. So yeah, it's been a fun day. So I'm going to do this backwards because I want to test this. So and now that I've already mentioned it, I'm just going to show it. I already fixed this. It should go to it did go right screen. Okay. So Nectarine Caramel Custard Cream. I know it sounds like a mouthful, but it's all TPA. because we're talking old school mixing. So I figured why not go right down the rabbit hole of a bunch of old school flavors. I'm trying this. I've never tried this before. I know I've used brown sugar and caramel together and other things successfully like this, but brown sugar DX TPA at 0.25. No specific reason it's DX other than it's the first one I came across. Caramel Original DX, same thing, at 2%. And then Nectarine TPA at 3% was the first thing I grabbed and decided to build off of. Sweet Cream TPA at 2. Toasted Marshmallow TPA just to kind of smooth it out a little bit, hopefully. I'm hoping. And Vanilla Custard 2 from TPA at 3. And then I put in a 0.5% super sweet, sweeten to taste. But we're going to see how that's going to be. I don't know. This could be a disaster. It might be tasty. They're picking on me about the nectarine. It's like, I like nectarine. I like peaches and cream. Nectarine's not far from a peach. So I'm going to give it a try. Hey, Fitty.
Nectarines are nasty.
See, I like nectarine. I'm about to find out. Okay, over coffee? That's weird. So, that's what it was in there before. Remember that coffee I just made the other day? That kind of cowboyish coffee I made with the leather and the yeah, it doesn't go over that very well. So, oh, it tastes good off that. Okay, I'm gonna try it in the other dripper because that coffee's not gonna work.
Oh, well, this smells good, Tim, if that's anything.
This is actually quite tasty, if that's anything. I kind of like this.
I was talking about that key lime
Oh,
pie.
this you got the T.
It smells really good.
Was it TPA or Flavor
Yeah.
West? TPA.
PPA.
Oh, that's actually nice. Not. It's weird. You get this almost like, I don't know if it'd be custardy or more like almost. No, it reminds me of more of. It's weird because it's not in there, but this reminds me like it almost tastes like it has flavor of vanilla pudding in it. Is what that vanilla custard and the brown sugar and caramel are kind of doing. Almost like you got a caramel vanilla pudding. Hey, it works for me. With that nectarine, that's not bad. That's off the shake. Imagine it's going to be way better with the steep.
Timothy.
This week's theme is it's the second time of using older flavors or unforgotten or underused flavors. So here you can use some of the flavors off of your shelf that you haven't used in a while. Maybe even remind yourself that some of these are pretty damn good still. If I had already used it recently, banana nut bread would have broken out because that is still a fantastic flavor, even though it's an older one.
Okay. Crocky Tooney has requested that you do a weird pairings episode in the future.
Weird pairing? Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do a weird pairings episode. And Dave was suggesting we do this, but we try to call out some of the older flavor houses. I just got a crap ton of Flavora in I didn't have before. It just came in literally, was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Today. Yesterday.
Yesterday. That is new to me, but it's definitely not new. That's really sweet. I kind of like that a lot. Weird pairings. I'm in for that. You know?
Hey, Swaggy.
Hey, Swaggy. Want to talk weird pairings? Just check out Swaggy's like teas and lemonades. I didn't expect some of his lemonades to be good, but they were. That blackberry lavender always gets me. It's always one of the first that comes to mind when it says weird flavor pairings. I'm thinking blackberry lavender lemonade. That sounds like it could be a train wreck. It's not though.
Really good. And I'm not like into florals like at all.
Me neither.
All right.
Sweet. It is. It's like a sweet, creamy, like borderline that. Like I said, I swear this almost tastes like it's got that vanilla pudding in it. It's not in there. It tastes like it is. If I had to guess and was trying to reverse engineer this, I'd swear this had vanilla pudding in it. That's what's coming to mind.
Well, it probably got whatever's in vanilla pudding. Maybe you're touching on it with other ingredients.
I think between the vanilla custard, the toasted marshmallow, and the brown sugar caramel, and maybe the sweet cream's adding to that too.
Ava, do not do that.
Hi,
And that
McDucky.
nectarine's just there. Ducky.
McDucky.
Oh,
In the
I
chat.
didn't. Oh, McDucky. Hey.
Ava, do not rub your fat ass on the carpet.
Well, that's rude. Maybe she wants to rub
Yeah.
her face on the carpet.
Look at me like that.
Dave getting an argument with the cat. I was holding the cat at work today. Like, literally, she got up on me and let me hold her for a little bit. She's sweet. She's a little shy. So we got one here by Take Me to Sea, too. Rum and Scotch. That sounds good.
Ooh.
Butter Rum VSO at 2. Butterscotch Flavora at 1.75. Caramel Biscuit SSA at 1.25. Cloud Cream SSA at 0.5. Custard Premium FA at 1. Pumpkin Spice Flavora at 0.25. Sugar Cone Wonder Flavors at 0.5. Super Sweet Cap at 0.75. Tahitian Vanilla Cream Wonder Flavors at 2. And Whipped Cream SSA at 1. So I'm just trying to think this through. Oh, you got a lot going on there. Missing ingredients. Might be the Tahitian.
Might be really good, actually.
I have butter rum. Oh, I might not have the butter rum. I might have the raw only. And I swear I know I had the caramel biscuit. That's weird. So we got. Oh, that looks yummy. So rum and scotch, butterscotch cream pie. Forgotten flavor was butter rum. For months I've neglected butter rum. It's delicious. I came up with this recipe to show it off. It comes out nicely. Mix of butterscotch and scrumptious layered dessert. Sweeten to taste. Crust, caramel biscuit, sugar cone, and pumpkin spice. First layer, Tahitian vanilla cream and clotted cream. Second layer, butter rum, butterscotch, custard premium. And then third layer, whipped cream. George Thorogood, one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Yes, yes, yes. We never listen to that song, do we, hon?
He posted the recipe, too.
I see that. I'm going to grab it.
See, I've never tried the LA butter rum, Steve-O. I've only tried Swags.
LA butter rum. I haven't either. Might even have it. Haven't tried it, but might have it.
I think I have it.
Oh, good. We can see someone else's buffet. Once he fully loads in. I actually like this.
I do have that.
I like this.
I didn't think I did. There's a flavor I haven't used.
Fiddy's got some.
LA.
Fiddy, I know you actually do use quite a few older flavorings in some of your
Hi,
mixes.
That's how a computer works.
Having problems?
No. Zoom is being a dickhole. A literal urethra. Going on.
Fiddy actually named his underused flavors. That's awesome. Underused flavors by Fidalgo Vapes. I got Bavarian Cream Flavor West at 1.5. LA Butter Rum at 1. Graham Cracker Flavor West at 2. Salted Caramel Flavor West at 2. Toffee Flavora at 0.75. And Vanilla Ice Cream Liquid Barn at 3.5. You know, ironically, Liquid Barn has been used less and less, even though it is definitely one of the thickest ice cream flavors out there.
Right here. Use that shit all the time.
That's a good one. A lot of Flavor West there. A little Flavora. You know, yeah, definitely falls in that category. How you doing, Adam?
Chilling. And did gardening shit, and then I went for a jag. And then I came home and I ate a banana Twinkie and I have a cup of coffee.
We did do buffet. We did do a buffet in your honor.
Oh, for shizzle. Pinky Perps.
Pinky Perps.
Otherwise known as Barbie Girl Vape. What is this? This is leftover something. I'm just vaping through all the shit. Oh, this is that black cherry ice cream. This was version 1, though. I have made a version 2 of it since that I need to actually mix. And then this doesn't have batteries in it right now. I call this setup Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Oh
Sabrina.
God, Sabrina, that gives me nightmares. Tim knows why.
I get happy thoughts from that name, so.
Sabrina was my boss at Dunkin' that backed into my foot that made it finally split when I had to go to the
Oh my
hospital and have my
gosh.
toe taken off.
Yikes.
Oh,
She
thank
was
you.
a very large lady, let's just put it that way. Like, I'm not small, but she's like two of me at least.
I don't remember what was in here.
Tim, could you pull up the recipe?
Yep. I'm good.
Probably I think it was the end of that apple cinnamon donut I made.
Oh, yeah.
Which really came out really fucking good. I had to alter it, so if anybody mixed it before I altered it, just throw 2 drops of like rich cinnamon in that bottle.
That's right. You did right after the show, in the after show, I think.
Yeah, and I forgot to add it in the recipe, but I made no other changes to that recipe. It's fucking perfect. It's so good. It just needs to steep.
Here's one up your alley here, Adam. Strawberry vanilla by Fee.
I saw that one. It had a fuckload of ingredients I don't have because I was like, ooh, that sounds good.
Strawberries and cream from Cap at 3.
Don't have it.
Strawberry taffy from Cap at 1.
Don't have it.
Sweet strawberry from Cap at 2.5.
Have it.
Vanilla milk froth from Cap at 2. And vanilla whipped cream from Cap at 1.5. So not only is it...
Oh, I do have that.
This is all an all Cap recipe. I like that. See, I don't think I have the taffy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have the vanilla whipped cream from Cap.
Wow.
The one you have. Don't have the one you have.
I have strawberry sweet too.
Fee, how did that
Yeah.
turn out?
That's a staple. It looks good as fuck.
It does. The strawberries and
I'm
cream.
biased though.
The strawberries and cream from Cap can't pull it off by itself as a strawberry and cream. None of them could, but that's a good base to start off with. And went both directions. I like the taffy edition. That actually might really be nice because we went over that on taffy. And that's almost a better strawberries and cream than the strawberries and cream. Ironically, that taffy because it has like a vanilla note to it.
Oh, well, there you go. You got to add it to the list. Even Rocky's saying it's good.
We can do that. Actually, let me. Actually, now you mention it.
I'm gonna
I
have
should.
to disagree with Hippie on that, Steve-O, because Lumi did not know she was a pepper taster, and she made a recipe of mine. It was like a cornbread fucking pudding dupe clone, whatever, remake. And she was like, I want to try that juice. I always want to try that. And I was like, well, here, try this one. It's pretty close. And she was like, why does this taste like pepper popcorn? And I was like, oh, no.
No.
You taste pepper from Vanilla Bean ice cream. She's like, I guess so. What does that mean?
Bummer.
And I had to explain pepper tasting.
Thing is, you might not have been at one time and you can become one. That's the other downside to it. Like, I kind of went away from it. I was more of a pepper taster before I started tasting and taste testing some of my single flavor tests. Now I taste it less. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she pawned that juice on Nick, and he liked it. And then I made a Lumi safe version of it, but I don't think she ever mixed it.
Well, that really sucks, you guys. I'm sorry that you're having issues with your mouth and Fiddy's hungry. It hurts to eat.
I'm not hungry because we just had some.
Over smoked macaroni and cheese and pulled pork.
Yeah, we just
Pulled
ate
pork. Pulled pork.
caramel apple pops V3. It's by Steve-O. Apple gummy candy from Wonder Flavors at 3. Caramel from FA at 1. Green apple hard candy from Cap at 8. Hey, there's one. Milky caramel fudge SSA at 1.5. God, I love that flavor. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. Adapted for today. Theme is unused flavors. Green apple hard candy is definitely not used as much these days. Not even close. Because it has to be pushed so high. It doesn't come through right unless you do. Wonder Flavors apple gummy candy is another that I don't see used too often. Agreed. Pair them together, help boost the apple and sticky nut candy to goodness. Original versions use caramel built out with a combination of FA caramel, Flavor West butterscotch natural, and to back it up, vanilla swirl to help smooth everything out and thicken up the overall profile. However, after using the original recipe all fall last year, I wanted to see how this would do now that I have the milky caramel fudge in my arsenal, which is certainly superior creamy gooey caramel concentrate. Check out the original as well. Certainly did enjoy it. So, yes, and that is in chat. Someone did put this in chat already, so we'll go over that. But yeah,
Oh, boy.
that actually, I agree that milky caramel fudge is weirdly, you don't even have to. You can take any of the two. You like a milky caramel and the fudge. It's not super fudgy, so you can get away with using it even if you don't need much chocolatey fudginess in it or whatever. It's just like it's caramel fudge, so it's like not chocolatey. It's not super vanilla. It's more just caramel goo. Yeah, I love that flavor.
Goo.
Caramel goo. That sounds really good, though.
Well, that sounds good.
So is this here, McDucky's Brock's Jelly Nougat. Nougat and Aware at 1. No one ever uses that. Shisha Vanilla and Aware at 1. That one gets used some. Sweetness Flavora at 0.5. Nobody uses that either. I think Rocky maybe. Tutti Frutti VTA at 5. Definitely an underused flavor. Whipped Marshmallow Silverline Cap at 1.5. Which I don't... that might be the one I don't have. Created a few years ago and I revisited mixes for an advocate for liberty. Love the mixing. Nobody gets left behind. Underused, unforgotten flavors. Based off the classic Jelly Nougat, Brock's Candies, a vanilla-flavored chewy nougat filled with fruity pectin candies. Inaware Nougat is my underused flavor. It's a plain nougat flavor without any nutty notes. Yep. I get notes from both Wonder Flavors Nougat and the Turon Nougat. Mixed with the Shisha Vanilla and Cap Whipped Marshmallow, it becomes a fluffy, gooey nougat, vanilla nougat. I'm
shizzle.
I'm almost interested in this one. That feels like almost a hippie recipe with the way that was played out. Almost like you're creating something completely different out of something. I like this idea. It's Tutti Frutti from VTA. I don't have that one.
Never even knew that was a thing.
I have Tutti Frutti, but apparently I don't have the VTA one. So
You
who else-
have FA probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's the only one that I can think of is FA's.
I didn't even realize the VTA one existed until now. Okay. That's going to be a tough one to get unless they finish the rebranding and come back with all their flavors. I'm bugging. That's hold on, I found a couple of these. Oh, wait a minute, what do we got here? All right, so that one's definitely one for today.
Do it.
Oh my God, we got some interesting ones here, but they're more for the other show.
They nutty or something?
Yeah, the nutty ones. I'm not kidding, man. There's a couple here that are like, wow. Okay, I can't wait. I need to try some of them. So I hope I say this right, Rocky. Cola Kust Orange, I'm thinking. It's got the weird accent over the U.
What accent?
It's got double dots.
/ double dots. Yeah, fucking that's Scandinavian languages.
That's what I was saying. I don't know for sure if I'm
Fucking
pronouncing it right.
lost on that shit.
Well, we got Blood Orange Flavora at 0.5, Cola SSA at 1, Cooling Engine WS23 at 0.5, Fizzy Sherbet VTA at 1, Lemon Sour Type SSA at 0.25, Powdered Sugar 101 at 1, and Royal Orange Juice FA at 0.75. Okay, so it's actually what it's called, Cola Kust Orange, and it's definitely not in. It's that's what I was thinking. Mezzo mix popular in Germany. That's what I thought it might be. Fanta Cola flavored drink that Coke introduced in 1973 in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Mixed today with only 29 public recipes using SSA Cola. Thought I'd try something new. Also using a cooling agent, which is a rarity for me. And original. Yeah, that is something you don't normally do it. Master mixing SSA Cola. Clever recipe, yeah, from Echo Dub. That does sound interesting. I'm really curious on this. Especially considering, yeah, he doesn't ever, yeah. Where is he? Where's Crocky Tooney anyway? Crocky Tooney. That one sounds
Crocky
interesting.
Tooney?
It's
Did
Crocky
he change his
Tooney.
name?
Yeah, it has something to do with Nevins. I'm really kind of
fucking
curious
nutcase.
about this one.
Swaggy calling you a white Mexican, Adam.
I mean, okay. Thank you.
I was gonna say that's a compliment.
Yeah, right.
There's Swaggy. What? W2F is a Crocky Tooney. Oh, that is technically not one. Okay. So the next one would be actually Dave Lloyd's. The rest are like nut ones. They just haven't gone through yet. So let me know when you're ready, Dave.
Yeah, when it comes up after the lag time, I'll call it out. And survey says, oh God, is there ever a lag time, eh?
Yeah, probably
we
because
go.
of that storming right before the show.
Cream Dream. Banana cream TPA at 4%. Buttercream cap at 1.5. Crunchy frosted cookie. Silver line Capella at 3%. Custard cake Capella at 2.5%. Delish TPA at 2. Super sweet cap at 0.5. Vanilla bean ice cream Perillum at 5. And vanilla swirl TPA at 1.5. Now, this needs 2 weeks to 3 weeks steep time for sure. I did try to shake and vape it, and the banana cream hits you in the face like a truck.
Yeah,
And I found it runty, but let's see how it settles after a couple of weeks or even a week. We'll see.
Yeah, the banana cream was runty on the single flavor testing we did too. And a lot of the bananas do that. A lot of them do that. But that does look like a nice, interesting recipe. I mean, and that cream dream makes me think of the flavor from Nick River that Lumi sent me. Oh my God, is that such a good flavor too? Cream dream.
I remember that flavor.
We'll let everyone know
Always
how
wanted
it
to try
tastes
that
in a
flavor.
couple of weeks. Or someone mix it and let me know what they think.
I could see this going really well. The only thing, like you said, maybe you'll end up using a different banana at some point. Like,
Well, yeah, but I didn't want to use a banana I would normally use. This is all about
Yep, exactly.
something I don't touch.
yep.
And I really, honestly, I can't remember using that flavor ever.
Yeah, cream dream is a lovely flavor, and I wouldn't even known about it if it wasn't for Lumi. Because it was after it was hard to get flavors from Nick River. Yeah, I mean, if it is a situation where you need to remix it to make it better for yourself, Dave, I would go VTA, but that's not underused flavor. That's very overly used. Banana custard would have worked nice there, but because that is more of a banana cream. But yeah, for using underused flavors, man, that looks like a good mix right there, actually.
We will see.
Now we're gonna get into whenever Lady's ready, she can do hers.
I'm mixing up the peanut butter right now, so if you want to pull that one up first, I can go over that one because that's
Okay, I'll have
right
to look
there.
it up. She doesn't tag it, so I have to look them up manually.
I did tag them, asshole.
Oh, you did? Wow, calm down.
Also, you could type in her name and it would just show her recipes, or you could just go to her page,
Yeah.
instead of looking up manually like a fucking goofball stoner.
All right. Well, here it is. Peanut butter cheesecake.
Yummy.
All right, so I did cheesecake VSO at a half. I mean, at 2. It was 0.5 grams. I'm a dumbass. All right, so at 2, cheesecake on gram SSA at 2, peanut butter DX TPA at 4, super sweet Perillum at 1, and Yes Sweet Cheesecake Inawera at 3.
And she's got a song.
Peanut butter jelly time. Because, I'm the one that's going to put it in the jackass, weird, funny songs, not real songs, because
The peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
that's what I do. And then I got the key lime one on my screen whenever you get that up there.
Yep, I'm ready.
So I did a key lime cheesecake, and I did cheesecake on graham SSA at 2, French vanilla thick at 1, key lime pie TPA at 3, super sweet perulum at 1, and yes, we cheesecake and ware at 3.
That looks good.
It's gonna need a little bit of a steep. It's a little funky right now, but it tastes pretty good. That key lime pie smells really good when I crack the bottle, so.
Yeah, it's like that one key lime pie was surprisingly tasty. I didn't expect that to be half as good as it was. Like I could one shot that with sweetener, and I did not expect that because some of the one bakeries I've tried, I was not a fan of.
I've never used the peanut butter DX myself or that key lime pie, so I wanted to try those out with a cheesecake base that I'm used to.
You don't think that the peanut butter DX is a little on the high side? Well, it is definitely on the high
Oh,
side
no.
for me, but
4? You said you used it at?
yeah.
Oh no, I go higher with that flavor sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the median, so
It
that's what I
fades.
used it at. I didn't push
Flavor
it higher
fades.
or lower.
Steep.
It
You gotta
does.
compensate for the flavor
Well,
fade,
it would-
or add another peanut butter to it.
As I say, it might be really good off the
Tastes
shake,
good,
but
though.
after a steep, that's going to be kind of mellow. If anything, maybe a little dirty.
Yeah, for me, I find peanut butter doesn't matter who makes it, it overtakes the recipe for me. It's like all I can taste.
I always find I can't get enough of it.
I wish I was like that because I love peanut butter in real life, but
I don't really like vaping peanut butter though, honestly. I'll just go eat a PBJ.
So if
See, I
you just
can't do that. I don't like peanut butter and jelly.
good night, James.
Oh my god,
good night, James.
I love PBJs.
So we got
Now,
one
peanut
another.
butter and mayonnaise. I'm all over that.
Yep. Okay, we got another one by Fee. Hopefully, that gets that thought out of my head. Ice sticky bun. So cheesecake LA at 1. Right there you go. That's. I mean, when's the last time I saw anybody use that? I have that flavor now, but I got the Loran's version. It's the upgraded version, right? Lorna's. I got the Lorna's version. Sorry. Frosting from Cap at 1.5. Sticky bun from Cap at 3. Super sweet from Cap at a half. Vanilla whipped cream from Cap at 1. And yellow cake from Cap at 1. So I'm seeing a little bit of a Cap here other than that cheesecake. There's a nice picture here. So I gotta know, did you mix this up, Fee? And how did it turn out? Because it doesn't sound bad. I don't know that LA cheesecake all that well. I got it, but I haven't used it yet. I've heard it was good. I heard LA cheesecake is actually tasty.
That was like the only cheesecake besides TPA cheesecake graham crust when I first started mixing. Or regular TPA cheesecake, which Hippie loves and I think smells like fucking feet.
Doxy can't get enough peanut butter either. Loves it. Okay, so you're not alone, hon. Then we'll get into some of these nut ones that are pre-releases, but we'll go over them again next on Tuesday. But why are you nuts? I don't know, Echo Dub. I don't know. We got
Not
chocolate
smoking
glaze.
enough weed.
Yeah, chocolate glazed donut from Cap at 1. Hey, I don't know. I mean, you just hit one that definitely fits into night too. Condensed caramel milk 101 at 2. That's another one doesn't use. Glazed donut from Cap at 1. Hazelnut flavor West at 1. Irish cream flavora at 0.8. Nutmeg VSO at 0.2. RY4 double TPA at 3. I like that. It's a play on RY4 type mixes. As I like RY4 double the most, I went with the classic here. To give it a twist, I added Irish cream, glazed donut to see what it did there. Did here? Yeah. And some other small things that turn into a dessert type mix. Add sweetener to your liking. No music for this week. I wasn't in the mood for something cool. To add something cool. That looks good. I like the RY4. So this is like, yeah. I'm curious on this one. Echo Dub, how'd it turn out? Because, yeah. I like that.
Ian, I'm sure you're aware, Ian, that for the Blaze Solo, you have to cut your leg length at 8 using one of those coil doohickeys.
Coily tool.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping that Echo Dub's still there because I want to hear feedback on that one because that is an interesting RY4 like turned into complete dessert on that one. Just keeping like a dirty dessert.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Gonna get dirty. Like Christina Aguilera.
Almond and fig nougat by Rocky Tooney here. Got almond from FA at 0.4. Fig fresh from FA. I don't have that. Is that good? At 1. Marshmallow vanilla flavora at 1. Milk and Tooney VSO at 0.5. Nougat from Wonder Flavors at 2. Red Dates VTA at 0.25. And toasted almond TPA at 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. I think that's supposed to be a fig.
That's a very Middle Eastern dessert.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mixed for today's show. No big so high, no use forgotten flavors. FA fig is one of my forgotten flavors. Okay. VSO milk and Tooney is definitely an underused flavor. I'm curious. Man, you guys do.
Well, mix that shit, motherfucker. Mix it up.
I don't have that fresh fig.
I know you don't have that fig.
And I really wish I
don't
did.
either.
I'm adding it
Try
to
it
the
with
list.
Swags. Swags is a fresh fig. Just fucking swap her out.
That's true.
Have some fun. That's what mixing's all about, eh?
I am putting it in a list of things to get. I am keeping my running list.
list.
It is on my list. Yes, it is.
I have a list too, believe me.
I'm actually keeping an active list on the shows now by date, and then putting them all together when I do my orders.
Dave's and Bob's and Hippies birthday recipes. Take Me to the Seas is on there. I've made Rocky's. I've made yours. I made Cassie's.
I don't have
much more.
I don't have Swaggy's raw fig raw, and I think I need that one because you get like a fig juiciness, but it's not got all the body. His raw, I'm sure, has the body.
Oh man, VSO fig is pretty punchy.
It's punchy, but you don't get the
Isn't
mouthfeel.
that what's in the Sifu fig? Figure it out.
Yes, I think it is.
Hold on a minute, because if that's the case, there's plenty of. He also uses a custard base with that, though. So
Yeah, something to
get a
thicken
little bit more thickness. Let me see. Where is Mr. Mustache? Sifu.
I just know that I get a lot of body from his raws.
Figure it
I have
out.
a feeling that's one I forgot. Didn't realize I needed.
VSO fig regular at 3%. Yeah. He also has Jam It from VTA. That might be helping the fig too to create some jammy body to it.
Gooing it up.
And then the rest is just his custard base with a 0.5% of forest fruit. Yeah, that's a fucking delicious fucking recipe, by the way. I'll drop that one in because it's fucking fire. That right there.
Give Sifu a little love.
It's really good.
He's a fantastic mixer.
That one in particular, man, I don't know. Something. It's weird and good.
So we got one here from Frank Level Shelf. Acorn and Burley go nuts. Okay, you got me with the acorn alone. I'm curious how he went with this. So maple syrup candy wonder flavors at 1.8. Nut mix from FA at 2. Red Burley Flavora at 2. Toasted almond TPA at 1.5. And walnut from FA at 4. We went all nuts on this one. This looks a little. This picture makes it look a little Canadian. Let's go nuts. What about a full blast of them, roasted and a dash of maple syrup? This is an adaptation of an old recipe of mine. At the time, I used TPA's melted milk instead of maple syrup. But now I felt like I needed an update and go Canadian with hand acorns. Yeah, there you go. Instead of my nets, I used the lovely red burley. It makes a smooth vape and binds everything together. You notice the buildup from a high walnut, aka acorn base, to a nut mix.
High walnut.
Roasted with almond and red burley.
So
The touch of
stupid.
sweet and dark maple syrup candy to balance it out. Hope you enjoy it. That does sound really. I like this here. Red burley is a nice compliment. And Adam got me to start using red burley. He's the one that got me into using it.
Thank you, Julia Sue.
Is that where you got it from?
That's where that fucking tobacco, just mixing that with sweet and smoky, she taught me that shit.
Yeah, I like that pick too.
Yeah, that just makes a good tobacco base to throw shit on top of.
And Never Fears, another one by Frank Level Shelf.
Never fear, Frank is here.
So we got Secret Barrel of Nuts. Starts off good here. You're like this, Dave. 555 gold in Awera at 3.5. Caramel Original TPA at 2. Caramel Salted Wonder Flavors at 3. French Vanilla Deluxe
pushing it.
TPA at 3.
Hey, that's in my recipe I just made.
Hazelnut and the Hazelnut Grove FA at 2. Shisha Vanilla in Aware at 1.5. Oh yeah, that just sounds delightful.
Fucking good right there.
I'm gonna look that up and mix it for sure.
That's like an RY4 kind of from scratch without an RY4 in it.
Yep.
It's like caramel, vanilla, and tobacco.
Mm-hmm. Is there a nuttier tobacco than 555? Not a chance.
That's what everyone says.
There's only one other that I could say could possibly be there, and that's Glory. I went for a classic VCT vanilla caramel, or is it custard? Tobacco. I'm sorry. Little tobacco here, no custard, but lots of nuts. If anyone's still got Chef's salted caramel, well, go for it. 3.5%. Please rate and comment. That does look really, really freaking good. What's the Sam I'm missing? That's not true. I know I had that. I was just looking at that. I might not have the French Vanilla Deluxe. That's a possibility. That might really not be.
Get it? It's good. You probably don't. That's a weird old flavor.
I know I had the
my
caramel
bottle of that for fucking like 5 years probably.
That just looks like both those recipes look really good. I like the fact the Red Buller one's gonna be a little more like actual tobacco-y. And then you got
I used French Vanilla Deluxe in my recipe, so that's kind of nice to see it. Daniel turned me back onto that flavor again. He was using it in a couple of his recipes, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Ooh. I know what I'm in.
If I really don't have it, and I'll look and see if I do. It's on the list. And I really am liking this nectarine caramel custard cream. It's actually working. I wasn't sure. It's a nectarine in here. You couldn't tell the difference between this nectarine and a peach. The way it's in here. The way it's
in yours?
Yeah.
Use TFA nectarine, right?
Yep.
Basically a peach.
Basically a peach. Exactly. That's why I used it. That was the base of the recipe and built off it.
It's like a softer version of their juicy peach, which is nice because that thing can be razor blades.
It can
juicy
be.
Peach. That shit's sharp as fuck. Good peach flavor, but sharp as fuck. Especially where I want to use it, like at fucking 5 or 6.
No, it's working really nice in here. I wasn't sure about using all TPA. I use the brown sugar TPA like I do Swaggies, where I use a low with the caramel original in there, DX.
I did the same, all TPA, except the sweetener, super sweet.
Yep, same here. Sweet cream in here worked really well. It's smoothing it out. I was afraid it was going to need a long steep, but it actually tastes pretty good off shake. Toasted marshmallow in there, used only at 1, and then vanilla custard V2, vanilla custard 2 in there at 3. And it's actually, I like it off shake. I wouldn't know for sure I would. I was kind of thinking this might be a long steeper, but it might not need it. I remember this TFA nectarine, is that grow or is that
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of
stays?
Yeah, where it is, it's there. What percentage did you use it at?
3.
4?
3.
That's a good place to start for it.
That's nice. It's
I
there.
don't know if I've ever used that flavor by itself just to be a nectarine. I think I've always used it to back up peaches. I've never I don't even think I've ever made a nectarine vape. Just like, this is what I'm going for, a nectarine.
It's another one
Not
of those
that I have a
weeks.
problem with the fruit, they're delicious.
Another one of those weeks where you look at all the recipes and it's like, damn, I just don't have. I don't have the time to vape all of them, and I'd love to.
Oh, Tim, did you see what I dug out?
Early April. Fuck.
An original. Survived fucking God knows how long, this shirt. I mean, the band broke up in 2008.
Very unfortunate.
Well, we got back together and we jammed a little bit in 10, 11, 12, sort of. But I think 2011 or 12 was our last tour we did.
I'm glad
That's
that
open
at
for
least
some pretty
most
famous
of the
bands, though.
most of the band is still kind of together, right? At least two parts of the band are still together. Well, how many people do you have? 4 or 3 in early April?
Early April was 4 of us. I played guitar, Goat played bass, Joey was our drummer, and then Eddie was the singer. No guitar. Although towards the end we were considering Ed to start playing rhythm guitar. Just we broke up before it ever came to fruition. All good though.
Oh, that's good to hear, Ian. Australia is the one that really.
Fee just posted another recipe.
Yep, I'm grabbing it.
What you got, Fee? What you got? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Always missing flavors, I swear.
Here we go. Right up Lady Liberty's alley. Banana caramel cheesecake. Banana cream TPA at 4. Caramel toffee Hankson at 1.25. All right, you can't make it. Cheesecake LA at 2. New York cheesecake from Cap at 3. And super sweet from Cap at 0.5. Man, you guys are making me want to try the LA cheesecake. I mean, I'll have to do that the next time we do one of these. Because I really
I used to mix that with cheesecake graham crust from TFA, and that was my cheesecake when I first started. I had a little 10 ml bottle of the LA cheesecake, and when I ran out of it, I just never bought it again because I found better ways to do it. But that's cool though for
old
flavors
school
that are
flavor.
unused for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Curious about that caramel toffee too from Hankson.
Yeah,
I feel like nobody ever uses the flavors in my recipe.
I
share
do
it
I do look at your
in a
recipes
second.
sometimes and look at them and say, how am I going to make that?
It's all TPA. Put this flour in here. I've been craving this. Responsible boy and vaporize. You're welcome, swag. Gives me shit when I combust.
We got another one here from Rocky. Barrels of Yum Flavora. We've seen this before, but fits. Caramel Flavora at 1.4. Cream Flavora at 1.2. Milk Flavora at 0.6. That's underused. I mean, you never see milk from Flavora used at all. Milk and Honey Flavora. You know, if it weren't for Rocky, I don't think I'd ever seen anyone use it for a long time. 0.4. Root Beer Flavora at 1.4. It's good root beer. And Sweet Coconut Flavora at 0.2. Just kind of wetting everything up. And cream it up a little. Old Fashioned Root Beer and Cream Barrel Candies. There you go.
Moistening. Moisten it.
When you vape this, you'll swear you're vaping root beer float. Half root beer, half cream. Barrel-shaped candies that are a wonderful blast in the past. Pop some in your tank and close your eyes. Picture spooning a root beer covered scoop of ice cream in your mouth. It's just hard not to imagine because this is exactly what the candy vape is. Vape on this and you impress your friends with the great taste of candy clouds.
It's
No
hot
sweet-
so fast when there's a fresh battery. It's so nice.
Nice. No sweetener needed in this one. Feel free to sweeten the taste if that's your thing. For an added
If that's
twist,
your
try
thing.
1 drop of rich cinnamon per 30 ml.
Do what you want to do.
Ooh, I imagine rich cinnamon would go good with a root. I never thought about that. Imagine like a spiced root beer barrel candy with cream. That sounds good.
Already kind of root beer barrels already have like a little spice to me.
They do, but you add a little bit of a cinnamon spice to it. I bet it wouldn't be bad. It sounds delicious.
You know which root beer tastes like those root beer barrels exactly is Liquid Barn's root beer to me. Tastes exactly like those candies. Like exact. Like they just dumped those candies in fucking alcohol and PG.
Oh, Dusty, that would suck.
Good night, Ian.
Good night, Ian.
Night,
Later, Sir
Ian.
Ian, king of all things jerky.
Oh, yeah. I bought that 10 pounds of jerky, and you know what I did the second I tried to bite? It's not as good as Ian's.
You cried a little tear because you realized it wasn't as good.
I sent a message to Ian and go, Ian, this isn't your jerky.
This is mediocre at best. in comparison.
It's not bad, but it certainly wasn't as good as I'd hoped.
Well, yeah, because you can taste the love and care in Ian's. You know what I'm saying?
Ian gave me the recipe so we could make it. The Marmite's the
deal.
only thing I gotta source.
Is there Marmite in it? That's delicious. His fucking jerky is fucking second to none, man. In my opinion.
It is really freaking good.
Just a really good snack too. Like you could have a couple pieces and you're like, I'm good.
Yeah, which surprises me. Usually when I get like the drier pieces of jerky like that, the way he dries it really good and dries, so it lasts longer. And usually when you get that, it's usually like, I want a whole bag and a half of it. 2 pieces? And
Oh, believe me, I could have ate a whole bag.
I could have, but I was able to hold back, and I felt like I actually substantially had something even after just a couple pieces. I don't know how he did that.
I'm not gonna lie, after we tried it, I was really tempted to be like, oh, it never got here, guys. You're not getting your food, you just keep it all.
She told me to say that to
She
everybody.
told me and we send it out, so
She told
did.
Yeah. I actually can't believe I love those damn weird prawn
But
cocktail
those were
chips.
so gross, Tim. They
They-
were nasty.
They grew on me. I actually enjoyed them.
Mac sauce does not belong on a fillet of fish, and most definitely not in a chip thing.
What was the other one?
Wait, Big Mac sauce on a fillet of fish?
Yep. That's what it
That's
tastes like.
what
Might be
prawn
into
tasted
that.
like.
I might be into that.
I'm not kidding. I've like
Next time I get some Gorton's, man, I'm gonna throw some fucking Russian dressing
Okay.
on it and see how it tastes.
Family flavor, those the mint ones.
the Big Mac sauce I had right off the bat. I knew the Big Mac sauce flavor was there, and I'm like, "What's this fishy flavor though? That sounds so familiar to me. I can't." And she tried one, and she's like, "That's fillet of fish."
Kick him off the show right now.
Give me back my fillet of fish.
What?
He's eating mint arrow bars. Kick him out.
Well, you wouldn't have had your last mint arrow bar you had if it wasn't for Dave, so you better be nice to him.
No, actually, the last one was from Ian, so...
I'll send you
Oh, that's
some,
true.
Cassie.
Tell you, those things are
And
addicting.
you ate one of my arrow bars, and you still haven't bought me my bag of chocolate, you fucker.
I bought you 2 big old bags of freaking meat sticks.
That's not chocolate.
Oh, I forgot how efficient this vaporizer is. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna
might
this is
pass
an
out.
ADV. I can definitely ADV this damn weird nectarine cream.
Holy shit.
All right, so what are you going to do for your second recipe? You made me get you 2 bottles.
I
my
am
God, I feel
thinking
like
about
you're
it.
missing
Damn.
Meat sticks. Yeah, Doxy. The meat ends, the meat stick ends. You can get them from Sugar River. And she first I ordered her the only ones I could find, and then the second I ordered them, the other bag showed up for the originals, so I got her both.
And yet, the original ones showed up already, and the ones you ordered first won't be here until like Wednesday.
I know
Oh, that smarts, doesn't it?
it's just completely backwards.
That's
yeah.
okay. I'm not too crazy about the other ones because they're the sweet chili ones, and I'm not sure how they're going to affect my stomach.
I know. If nothing else, you didn't mind the ones the meat I got, the jerky I got either.
Sweet
No.
chili. Sign me up for sweet chili.
But pepper jerky doesn't really affect my stomach the way sweet chili seasoning can. So
We
see.
got Banana Banger by Fee. Banana Nut Bread TPA. Oh, thank you for using that. I love that flavor. At 3%, Bavarian Cream Flavor West at 2. White Cake from Flavor West at 2.25. That doesn't get used hardly at all anymore. Custard Premium FA at 2.5 and Super Sweet from Cap at 0.25. Okay, you had me at everything. I don't use that much, so I don't really know how that's going to taste in here, but everything else in there I love. So I imagine it's delicious.
There we go.
Is that, do I not have that? Oh, I don't have that Bavarian cream. Well,
me neither. I don't have cake white either.
I don't either, but I'm adding it to my list.
Even though Fresh told me to buy that like 1,000 times.
The white cake or the Bavarian cream?
Yeah, the white cake. Yeah, I never had Flavor West Bavarian Cream. I have everybody else's, I feel like, except for theirs. Wonder Flavors, TFA, Swaggy's Barbarian.
I think that's only the second time I've ever seen that white cake used, and it's one of the reasons why I never ordered it, I think.
I'm pretty sure Freshy used to fucking go crazy with that one.
Oh, I have it.
And
Zippy's got a recipe with it. Fitty, Linda Marie, Daytime Frank, Sam's got one. Disco Potatoes got one.
I haven't seen her
Yeah,
mix in a
fresh.
while.
There we go. Ooh, Disco?
I haven't seen her mixing in a while. Seen her
Yeah, I
out.
follow her on Instagram.
She's doing good.
I see her living her life and taking lots of pictures.
Yeah, me too. And it's good to see her smiling a lot lately.
Absolutely. Yeah, she looks super happy right now.
It's good to see her happy.
It
Yep.
is.
It's good peeps.
And if you happen to catch this, Disco, we miss you.
Yeah, we love you. You too, Jay.
Jay Hayes?
No,
Um,
custom made your skin.
oh, that Jay too. Not net reality.
Brain fart.
Hooked on Funk.
There we
Got
go.
it.
All right. I was gonna say,
I
think
have
me.
not
I was,
had enough
I was
sleep
gonna.
in the
I was,
past few days.
I was about to
So-
give you a hint. Think music.
I thought you were having a glitch. MK Ultra or some shit was happening.
What was flavor? The Bavarian cream flavor west and the white cake flavor west. I just added them both to my list. That's the one of the few Bavarian creams I don't have too. I picked them all up. I keep forgetting I don't have them.
Whoa!
And a white cake flavor west, I just never picked it up because I don't see it used very often, and now it's on a list.
All right, here we go, Doxy.
Which one's that? The banana?
Peanut butter. Oh yeah, that is nice.
Never tried that Bavarian cream. I've never tried that one.
Either. Unless it's been in a commercial recipe that I've fucking purchased in the past.
Probably
Which-
has.
You never know.
Very
Yeah,
good.
when I
Life
first started vaping, those were the big three: TFA, Capella, and Flavor West. And then companies started using Flavor Art because it started becoming more available in the U.S. Started, they had a distribution center here because they're an Italian company originally.
Here, eat your heart out, hippie. I just made a kick-ass.
Oh yeah,
Peach
JF
recipe.
Bavarian cream, too. I always forget about that one too.
Yeah, but still, I probably won't vape yours, but I vaped Hippie's. He actually asked me what it was. He couldn't remember which recipe it was. I had to look it up and send it to him the other day.
Yeah, which did surprise me because you've tried a few, and you just couldn't do them.
Hippie.
I don't think you'd hate this one either because it's not like nectarine forward. It's just there.
I don't know. I'm just not into peach. Definitely not into
Well, it's
nectarine.
not a peach like you already pointed out to me. It's a nectarine. So
Oh, I definitely don't like nectarine. I won't even eat them. So,
that
yeah.
my
No,
just
this
is
is
getting
really
kind of
good,
hot, so I'm
Dusty. It's
switching over to the
probably
Rocky
today,
Mountain. Does that not scream Halloween to everybody else?
Looks like a fucking pumpkin.
Exactly. It's like
You need a
here we
green
go.
drip tip to be the stem.
Yeah.
Ooh. What did I have in that? That caramel buttercream? Yeah. Buttercream milk. Caramel buttercream milk with banana Oreo? Oh, yeah. That works.
Welcome to the let's see how many drip tips Tim can fit into his mouth at once.
14. That's how much. That's how I'm
Probably.
betting on.
He's got a pretty big mouth.
I'm not. I didn't say it. You did.
Don't even. I'm still irritated you after earlier. I don't want to talk on the phone all day. I want to relax because I don't have a bunch of freaking chores to do. And what do? You called me 6 fucking times today.
Twice was because Stevie asked me to.
Once was because Stevie asked you to.
No, twice. So one time I did try and call you because of Stevie, but then Stevie didn't. Stevie decided not to come outside.
Ticket out.
And then texting me and sending me links to freaking cars. And
Found a
it
car I
took
want.
me 5 hours to watch a 2-hour movie because of you.
Hey. As soon as you learn how to mix, work on cars, we'll be good. We'll get there. Don't you worry.
Freudian
I
slip.
was gonna say, I think I know how to mix. I've been mixing, Tim. Fucker.
Muddy Boots Flavora V2 from Rocky Tooney. Butterscotch Flavora at 0.6. Cream Flavora at 1. Milk and Honey Flavora at 0.8. Peanut Butter Flavora at 1. Vanilla Pudding Flavora at 1.4. Muddy Boots is a pretty good answer because that peanut butter from Flavora is very nutty.
Muddy?
Muddy. Yep.
The nutty and muddy? Call those shit kickers down here.
Mucking around originally.
Muddy Boots.
Mixed up half a dozen vanilla Muddy Boots. Two actually came out amazing. For Muddy Boots version 2, I increased peanut butter and VP. Vanilla pudding. Okay. And lowered the BS butterscotch. Okay.
The bullshit.
I was going to say lowered the bullshit. Okay. Yeah,
Lowered the bullshit.
having a hard time deciding which version I like better. 2 days after testing, I am rating this version slightly higher than V1. Much fuller vape and more peanut butter. If you prefer more butterscotch, follow the link to V1. Normally makes 60 to 65 watts on the Freemax Mesh Pro. But find this a perfect 45 to 50 watts.
I wonder if Rocky's wife knows he dresses like this.
And it's funny. He says the V-Mesh. Right there we go.
Why she's
Gee, I wonder
why
where that
she's his
came from.
wife.
Thank you, Rocky. The assistant manager's fiance has the same free mesh, and that's I think the only other time I've ever used one of these. I tried some liquids out of hers before. They are nice, good flavors. I mean, this is probably right up there with the Falcon tanks. I like the Falcon tanks. The flavor off the Falcons were always excellent.
If you're going to buy more coils, get the quad coil.
Yeah, I am going to pick up more coils next time I go into the shop. Pick up some for them, pick up some for you, and I need to pick up some for this as well.
So
Friday,
blind.
Tim.
Yes.
We should plan this for Friday because we can swing in and visit Nick and pick up the coils
We could
and
do
go
that.
see my baby.
We could do it all on Friday.
Because little Miss Mazikeen is finally coming home Monday or Tuesday. And then Riley said we can come either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday to see her. So
We all know Wednesday's not going to work with my schedule. So it had to be Thursday or
but
Friday.
Friday would work because then we could stop and visit Nick, and we don't have a bunch of shopping to do, so that works too.
True.
We kind of visited him yesterday. We drove by and we said hi and bye to him twice. He just didn't hear us.
Yeah, I know. How rude. He didn't even say hi to us. So
And we
got
didn't have any groceries in the car. We just hadn't slept yet.
we got Caramel Crispy Treat by Fee here. Butterscotch Cream Pie, Wonder Flavors at 1. Caramel Rice
you're
Treats,
sure
Wonder
mine.
Flavors at 2.5. Cereal 27 from Cap at 2. And Marshmallow Gooey, Wonder Flavors at 1.
Oh.
Aw, that's a cute little picture.
Irish Republic.
Simple,
wait.
simple but good.
I'll have to try that, Rocky, in my next peanut butter cheesecake. Because I love peanut butter cheesecake vapes, so.
Oh, ELR is extra slow. It's there it goes.
Oh, it was super slow when I saved my recipe earlier.
There you go. It should be public now. Classic fucking Wayne inspired recipe right there, I swear.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's where I learned how to do this, basically. Wayne and Fresh, man. My two biggest early mixing influences, I would say. I mean, it's probably for a lot of people.
Hopefully Fresh feels better soon.
Absolutely.
I got it up, Adam.
Oh, for shizzle. So yeah, TPA strawberry custard. It's all TPA except for the sweetener. Dairy milk at 1. Nobody uses that flavor anymore.
Nope.
TPA dragon fruit at 1 to tie the strawberries together. French Vanilla Deluxe, again, nobody uses that flavor. 1%. Meringue at a half. Strawberry regular at 4. Strawberry ripe at 4. Super sweet at 0.75. I like my strawberry sweet. Sweet cream at 1. Nobody uses that flavor anymore. Vanilla custard 2 at 3.5.
Using the
Easy
sweet,
peasy.
using the sweet cream today, I can say that's one I should add back to an arsenal. That actually is a really nice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It
So I
really
figured I'd
is.
just throw all the fucking creams at this.
I'm pretty sure that's what's really pulling mine together is that sweet cream.
I've probably made something like this, similar to this, 4 years ago. But I'm actually gonna mix this one today.
I like
I
the
have all these things.
I like you threw the dragon fruit in there too. I mean, that's another thing that doesn't get used very often that way anymore. Adding the dragon fruit.
It gives those 2 TFA strawberries a little bit of a kick in the ass.
Yep.
And then it also has triacidin in it too, so it kind of gives a little bit of a blending to everything without using whipped cream, because TFA whipped cream does the same thing too.
Oh,
It's
thank
not
you, that's enough.
super whipped creamy as it is more of like a blender, kind of stirs everything together.
Get to pick Wayne's.
But I didn't want too much of that in this recipe. I kind of wanted it to separate a little bit, so that's why I didn't throw whipped cream in.
Get to pick
Yeah, dairy milk's really
Wayne's
good.
brain
I'll mix this
every
fucker
Monday
right now.
in the after show. And honestly, when I was on midweek critique with him just for a short period of time, there's quite a bit I actually did pick up from Wayne.
Hope I just tripped the right shit.
And fresh, yeah, always. That's fresh is a reason. Well, instead of the dragon fruit, I wound up using the apricot, like Swaggies, and the Wonder flavors for completely different reasons. But adding 0.25% of that, either one of those apricots, bumps the strawberries so nice. And depending on whether you want to go super ripe with it or super bright, just depending on it's similar to the dragon fruit trick,
Yup.
and it works. It's amazing how much of a difference that can make to a strawberry.
Absolutely, especially TFAs. They're kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah, they're good though.
I mean, yeah, and they never expect, when they made those flavors, they didn't expect people to be using them to fucking vape on. You know, they were made for fucking food and candy, so it makes sense for them to be one-dimensional. But we have a palette of flavors that we can fucking mix. It's super fun.
Hey, don't forget, by the way, Swaggy's changed his whole price list and everything on the site. A little less of a percentage off, but that's because of their price differences, but you'll make out better in the end. I've got a huge order in for him. Told him not to worry about me until he finishes everyone else's orders, so I'm not worried.
Then I finally get a nice big bottle of banana raw and marshmallow raw and butter raw and pumpkin.
OG pumpkin. Yep.
Yeah, I can't do the pumpkin raw. It's too spicy.
You get a
Well,
sense
I mean, it's too spicy for me, but I'm super sensitive to spice.
you are super spicy. I get a little bit of too much spice, pumpkin spice off it myself, but seem to be extremely sensitive to spice notes. I've noticed that, which is good. That's actually good to hear.
I mean, dude, you don't even have to put the cinnamon in it, the recipe. You just wave it over the freaking bottle and don't even open it.
No,
And I taste it.
on the other hand, if you can literally take 10 pounds of dill, shove it in your mouth, you won't taste it.
You know what? I'm still butthurt about that. Shut the fuck up.
Turn it up more. No, the house stinks.
I was trying to taste it. It's not my fault I couldn't taste it at 14% still.
Oh God, that was so bad, so bad. Ugh. 1-on-1 pickle at 14% in the house. I'm like, what is wrong with you? No, I'm not going higher. Smells like someone is canning pickles in here, like heavy duty canning too, like overload.
I couldn't taste it.
I could taste it outside when I walked outside still. It was so bad. And I wasn't vaping it. Yeah.
All right, let's
Nutter
find
bar
these
cookies.
thousands of TFA flavors that I haven't used in fucking years.
You'll get there, Rocky.
Screen real big.
What part of the Nutter bar cookies are you having problems with, Rocky?
Oh, I bet the inside you could use that new peanut butter frosting.
That's what I was just thinking. I mean, depending on what part he's having the most trouble with.
I saw that too. I love those cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get some of those. I haven't had any in
Those
forever.
are so bad for me.
Dollar Tree. They always got the little bags, or I think they're in like a little long thing. No, they would be in bags. At least the one I used to work at. We always had Nutter Butters.
Dollar Tree actually has one of the best selections of candies you can get. They really do.
The one in
Oh
Keene,
god,
the one
dude!
in
If you're going to
Claremont,
the
not so
fucking
much.
movies, don't ever buy fucking candy at the movie theater. Go right to that fucking boxed fucking candy section at your local Dollar Tree and go to fucking town. Mine had everything. We had Whoppers, Skittles, fucking Snow Caps, Raisinets, like all the shit you would see at the fucking movie counter for
Yeah,
$8
I
a
had
box.
Special vest for going to the movies. Lots of
Yeah.
inside pockets.
Oh yeah.
Nutter Bubba
Absolutely.
Waffles the closest. Okay, link is above. I'm grabbing it.
Find these goddamn flavors.
This is the closest you got. So Nutter Butter Waffles by Rocky Tooney. Butter-based VTA at 1. Classic Belgian Waffle Mullenberry at 2. Which, by the way, SSA MB line Classic Belgian Waffle is back. Cornbread 101 at 1. Honeycomb Crumble SSA at 0.75. Milk and Honey Flavora at 0.25. And Peanut Butter SSA at 1. Pretty sure most people would say it's a Milk and Honey's mistake, but I know better than to say that to Rocky. So, ooh. Yeah.
Wow, I have a lot of bottles of TFA vanilla bean ice cream. I just realized that.
So what here, Rocky, do you feel like is kind of missing? A missing, like, because that looks like really, I'm thinking it's going to be buttery, gooey. Is it the peanut butter just not quite the right peanut butter? Because that is a bit of a challenge trying to find exactly the right peanut butter in some of these things. Or in like Dave's case, you're sensitive to peanut butter, or people that can't taste peanut butter. It seems like there's a lot of people either on one fence or the other on that.
Right.
Bill, the chair, he can't. Kentucky Bill, aka the chair, he can't do peanut butter either. It takes over his recipe. A drop of it will ruin it for him. That's all he can
AKA
taste.
the pain in the ass.
AKA he's golfing.
He golfs at least 4 days a week, he said.
Yeah, he really
Damn.
does. He really does.
Good for him, though, man. Good for him.
Yeah,
That's good exercise, man.
it is.
I have good reason to call him a pain in the ass though, because he picks fights with me in the after shows like every freaking week.
You guys miss so much in the after shows on Wednesdays after Benny when Bill's on. Oh, really?
Oh, he.
You got anybody who watches Wednesday nights with TJ? You don't get half the amount of fun you see earlier in the day in the after show with Benny.
Except I don't tell anybody to fuck off in the after show with Benny.
That.
Yeah, true. You're much
I
nicer.
saved
to
that for
them.
TJ.
Outside of North America, the fuck off means a whole lot more.
Got cornbread pudding by Fee here. APTPA at 0.5. That right there. No one uses hardly AP anymore. Honestly, it's not used a lot.
I
It's in
do.
like every other one of my fucking bakery recipes.
I was gonna say, Dave, you and Adam use it the most, but I don't see it as much as you used to.
It's good. It's a must-have.
Yeah, I
Cheesecake,
don't
actually
have
need
it,
to
you have to have
turn it up in the last recipe that I made. I actually want more of it.
cheesecake graham crust TPA at 1.5. I just used that the other day. Cornbread 1-on-1 2.5. Golden syrup VTA at 0.5. Marshmallow from FA at 1. And vanilla custard 2 TPA at 2.
That's very close to one I made before. Nice.
Yeah, it looks nice and gooey and sweet. Ooh, okay. You have me sold. You have me sold.
Dragon fruit.
I think I'm gonna make this recipe and add some caramel to it too.
Sounds a lot like what I made. I used that vanilla custard too today too. Still good custard. Well, vanilla custard.
Be right back.
Y'all are making me hungry. Doxy's obsessed with peanut butter at the moment. No kidding, though. Man. There's no shortage of yummy flavorings here. It's getting to the point where we have a database with just a hashtag of really, really rounded, well balanced, great mixes.
Hey, there it is.
Also, shout out to Frank. You know.
A lot of them. Who? DTF?
Yeah, DTF Frank. Or, yeah. Da Frank, he was always like blocking out the middle of his sign. Da Frank. Shout out to him. He's actually the one that started the hashtagging, and I thought it was a good idea to kind of keep shows on track and like make it easier to find people's recipes. And honestly, I never expected it to be as amazing as it is on here. Like literally, I look back through AAFL right now. First page alone.
Turn this off right quick.
There's like 30 mixes in there that I know I could ADV like with like no tomorrow. Right on the first page. And every page is like that. How many pages do we have now? $17 pages of hashtag AFL now. Never expected that. Oh, Dave, how did your mixes come out from last week?
I am still letting them steep. Let me see. I think I still have them in front of me. No, it's not one of them.
Because I believe that was the Shangri-La.
Yeah.
The land of time forgot.
I'm letting them steep.
I think it was the Shangri-La. I really want to know how it turned out. Oh, that one does look really good, but that wasn't the one. Which one was it? We had one last week that I was like,
Shangri-La. Oh. There was the flavors that time forgot.
Night, Echo Dog.
Good night, Echo Dub.
Later.
Where did time flavors go? Is the other one? Well, that's the one I was curious on. Steep, the butter pecan praline ice cream one.
Yeah, it's not in front of me, so it's steeping over there.
That one's got banana scotch cream pearl, bourbon custard one shot, butter pecan praline ice cream pearl, cake batter 101, creme brulee one shot, marshmallow from Real Flavors, and super sweet. I'm really curious on how that one's gonna steep out.
This bottle's fucking 45 grams.
Really curious.
Jeez.
Good night, Echo Dub.
Dairy milk.
Doxy just grabbed a big old jar of peanut butter and is just scooping it out by now.
Evening, Mick.
Hey,
Hey,
Mick.
Mick. I mean, technically, you're not here. You're like there.
Dragon fruit.
I mean, you could come in here.
Yeah. I didn't. That send Mick an invite? I might not have because usually he's sleeping.
Mick doesn't sleep.
Vanilla Deluxe. 1%. Mm-hmm. Take this shit to the next level.
We're seeing everything you're doing, Tim.
I was just going to say, Tim, you're still screen sharing.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm going to send Mick an
No, that's fine. It's just in case something private pops up there.
Yeah.
Porn tabs.
Because all the porn tabs. All that ELR porn, man. Oh, I tell you.
Strawberries.
Oh, he's in Spain on his phone. He's in Spain again.
Oh, you're in Spain again? What?
Yeah, because it costs $29 to fly to Spain for them. No wonder he's there.
God,
Wait a
I'd
minute.
be there every
Seriously?
day.
Seriously, I don't blame you.
It's dirt cheap. It's dirt cheap for them to fly to Spain.
Find my future wife.
But now I want.
This bottle is just being a real dick. Oh, that's nice.
It's been nice having Mick on for the last couple weeks too, with Benny. I love having
1
Mick on.
gram. Shit.
1:30 a.m. and I've had far too much to drink.
Oh, we definitely need you to hop in then, Mick, because that's the best time to get Mick in.
I mean, you can hop in on your phone. It works.
Talk Graham into coming in too, because I'm sure he's great. It's a weekend and it's 1:30 a.m. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are in great shape.
Well, no, for Graham, it's actually only 12:30. Mick is in Spain right now, so
Oh,
it's
that's an hour more. Yeah. Hope you're having a good time, Mick.
Super, super sweet. Super, super sweet.
1:30 a.m. for Fee as well.
Scale. Chill
Oh.
the frick out, brah.
Now you guys are
Look at
making me
that.
feel bad for
Look at
keeping
that.
you up so late.
$360 per person return. You can't fly to Toronto from Montreal. Well, actually, Toronto's further, I guess. But in Canada, you can't fly anywhere for cheap. Fuck. Europe is unbelievable.
Stirred. 3.5.
it's awesome, Doxy. Hopefully, when you get your flavors and you mix it, you like it. Tim even liked that one,
Which one?
the frosted peanut butter cookie.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I dropped the link for Doxy because obsessed with peanut butter at the moment.
What do you want, pig? Yeah, one of my cats is named Pig.
Is it the nickname for the big one?
No, it's a tuxedo.
Oh, his actual name is Pig?
Her name is Pig, yeah.
Her name is Pig.
Hey, Marilyn.
Good call, Rocky. Good call. Yeah, Doxy needs to tell us the winning lottery numbers. I think that, yeah, Mick should be able to help us out with that too. I'm in the house now. It's safer.
If I remember correctly, that peanut butter fudge was pretty good too, Doxy. Swaggies, Tim. It's
Peanut butter
one
fudge.
of the ones you mixed
Is
up.
that the peanut butter fudge? Whose was it?
Swaggies.
Oh,
Yes.
Swaggy's peanut butter fudge. Yes, I do remember liking that one.
As a matter of fact, we liked that one so much that you tried it, had me try it, and then I made you make me a bottle.
I think so.
What are you doing?
Although his great pumpkin fudge is actually, I think, my favorite of his fudges. That one's tasty. I'm gonna have to break that out soon. It's almost time. Orange time.
And what better mod to put it in than an orange mod?
Not a bad idea. Thank you, Rocky. I'm one of those goofy people that gets nostalgic over stuff like that too. So that'll be forever. We have the Derek mod, the Rocky mod, and the Nick mods. So it's like, well, think about it. This is the Jimmy mod. You know, same thing.
Yeah, Lotto tonight's 56 million here.
56 million, huh? I
Tax
wonder
free,
what are my chances of winning if I don't play?
nil.
Ah, shit.
What's the chances of me winning and I play? Nil. Although the shipping department where I work once won.
Did they really?
Wow.
Yeah, 10 people won. Six. What did they win? Get each. It was 6.6 million total, so they got 660,000 each.
Holy crap. That's not bad. It's not,
Not
bad
bad.
at all.
Yeah, for the people that were in their 50s, they retired. The young people couldn't.
Yeah, but hey, enough money to buy a house. Or at least put down payment on a house.
I already own one.
Not anymore.
That money to fucking open a venue.
Could have bought one of those houses you guys were looking at the other day. Down here in the States, your vacation home. Do I want to know what El Gordo is? Probably not.
The lottery.
What do you mean? A gordo means a fat guy.
That's a
The
lottery
fat
in
one.
Spain.
El gordo. Pinche gordo. Fucking fatty.
Yeah, but Mick was the one posting it, so
No habla español? No comprenda?
when Mick posts it, you gotta question it before you ask.
They say español there.
Spanish
They have a
lottery.
natural lisp in Spain. It's kind of cute. Barcelona. Come with me to Barcelona. Okay. Will do.
So yeah, these episodes here are going to be the ones I'm probably going to get the biggest list of things I need to pick up, because these forgotten flavors, I'm going to try and pick up as many as I can so we can start playing with them more often. Today's winners are vanilla whipped cream from Cap. I don't have fresh fig FA. I can't wait to try that. French vanilla thick deluxe TPA, which I thought I had, but apparently not.
There's no thick.
French vanilla deluxe.
Just French vanilla deluxe. Yeah.
I read thick in there. French vanilla thick. It's on the brain.
From the fucking FA.
Yep.
I mean, from the Wonder Flavors.
Yep. Cake white from Flavor West and Bavarian cream from Flavor West are all on the list. They will be added, and I'll be getting those very soon. Next order.
Attitude.
Hey, Addie.
All right, my falsetto isn't all there. Band practice last night. I usually don't sing at practice. Like maybe 1 out of 4 practices I'll sing at, unless we have a show coming up. Then I definitely fucking want to tighten this shit up, especially we're doing new songs. Like the last half of our set for our next show is all new shit. Because apparently a couple of my drummer's friends saw us recently and they were like, holy shit, man, like your set was really good, but like the last like 5 songs, fuck. I was like, all right, cool. Well, we'll keep those last 5 songs as our last 5 songs then. And just fucking, it's a good combination of songs that kind of flow together and they're all really high energy. And we end on Born Into War now, so.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, that's like our finale song.
And yeah, Cap Vanilla Whipped Cream fee compared to SSA, you like it better, or is it just kind of different?
Texting me.
Because the SSA whipped cream is freaking great.
My favorite for what, if that counts for anything.
I think I've got the whipped cream. I got the whipped cream too from what is it? What's the name of the flavor house? Cupcake World is really good too. They do creams really freaking well.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this.
You got to get Paul set up.
I know, I really want one. This fucking sucks. Lifting a fucking kettlebell too, so my arms are a little sore.
Wait a minute, using a kettlebell at practice?
Oh, for workouts, nerd.
Okay.
You know, exercise. What people who don't have physical jobs have to do to stay fit.
You say kettlebell, and I'm thinking actual like rattling kettlebells like we used to have on the farm. I didn't even think about the workout kettlebell.
This guy right here.
Yep.
So 2.2 million, and you got $100, Rocky. That sounds fair.
Yeah. That's similar to one time I won a New York State lottery. I got so excited. I had all but one number, and guess what? Like $100.
I got you beat. Remember before Christmas when I won that
Hanky
$50,000
panky.
jackpot?
Yep.
And I had to split it 27 times.
You said that. It's like, oh my god.
There's that fucking asshole.
Who's an asshole?
The guy that likes to squeal his tires every time he goes through that light.
Oh, you heard him?
Oh.
Yeah, I did hear him. At least he's not running back and forth
What up,
through it like he
Hanky?
does sometimes.
All right, let's try this fucking monstrosity.
At Crocky. At Crocky.
Boop. 1 drop. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's good. That's real nice. That's better than Vaptasia.
Not hard.
So I've never won the lotto myself, but I did get
I
a
wanna vape
$100
this now.
tip from a customer that I sold her the top prize scratch ticket.
That was not. That was a few years ago now, but yeah, since we were together.
Well, yeah, because it was when I worked at Penguin.
Yep.
But it was a $10 scratcher, and she won like
I'll be
500
right back.
grand or something like that. So she gave me $100 for selling her the ticket.
That's nice.
I thought so. She didn't have to give me anything. And other people were like, well, she should have given you more if she won that much. I'm like, dude, she didn't have to give me a fucking red cent.
No,
She just gave me $100 out of the kindness of her heart, out of her winnings.
it was before she got the money too. She
Yeah.
hadn't got it yet. Everybody loves Hanky. Oh, if anybody hasn't caught too, Hanky's camera. He's got a nice camera now. Came in the after show and showing it off on Wednesday, and yeah. So if you catch Hanky Panky on camera on any of his streams, just make sure he doesn't do the down low thing, because for some reason I think he screws up and puts it under the desk. Just to warn you.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Oh, I see how you are.
Dude, my head hurt so bad Wednesday. Benny's show started, the light was off, and I was out.
I know, I could hear you snoring. I was worried they could, but apparently not. Oh, is that what it was always on the phone? Did a pretty good job then, Hanky. But yeah, that camera, you looked really good with that. Nice and clear. He cast naked from the waist down. So I said, watch that down low camera. You might get a little bit more than you bargained for. So is Crocky Tooney, does that have something to do with like Nevins and those white Crocs that he was wearing? That I picked on him for, saying he might need to get a little bit of help. Yeah. Just the fact he wears them in public, I have to question. 9'15" in real life. So I would say it was a good show. I see lots of good mixes here, and I got some we got to go over again on Wednesday. But man, those
Why are you going over them again on Wednesday?
are Tuesday. Sorry,
Nuts.
the nuts. Just looking at them and interesting ways of going about it. Got 3 here for that, and it looks great. Dave has a couple too, I believe. I didn't pull up
Me?
nut recipes, don't you?
I don't think so. But anything possible.
That's what I was saying, Mick. He should definitely at least be tested. You know, just saying.
All right.
Oh God,
Help my,
that's
help my
how you're
neighbor
in
bring
it.
some
Oh
cannabis into his
God.
house.
Okay, that explains the Crocky Toonie. Oh, crazy kids. I would have done a down low mixing thing today, but as we saw in the pre-show again, Dave, what happened when I tried to use the down low camera?
Yeah, you froze.
It fizzled and failed. It worked on Benny's show, but it doesn't work when I'm streaming, apparently.
Well, what's different? Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Try again.
Oh, I need to try this face.
See, I'm frozen, but it's not working.
Oh, you are frozen like a mother.
It just won't connect.
It's weird.
Must-
It's real weird.
His crock looked like SSA whipped cream to me. Nah, they wouldn't look that good, Rocky.
This fucking thing off.
It might be our connection here. Although, it seems weird that it affect the camera. But
It wouldn't. It's a USB issue or a driver issue.
I'm thinking it's USB issue. I think.
I'm telling you
there's-
right now, dude, I used to work for 2 different companies and do tech support for the same fucking shit. Peripheral fucking customer support. Hi, my printer doesn't work. Have you tried pressing the button on the side to turn on? Oh, thank you. My favorite calls. Meter did the same thing too. I think almost at the exact same time. We may have both been employed for fucking HP and or Dell at the same exact time. I can say that now.
I worked for PC Computing. I used to do that too.
Yeah, it was HP and Dell.
Long time
It was
ago.
work at home. They gave you a burner phone basically, and fucking it only worked during your working hours, and you'd have to log everything and do this and that, and fucking it paid all right though. I just had to sit here and answer calls from idiots.
I had to do calls. That was when Windows XP came out. I told you about that driver thing.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
It was because the system they had a specific setup that this one driver, the one that was in the XP system, thought it was the right one, but it really wasn't. It'd update on them every time they reset the thing. So leave it on. You don't need to shut it off, right? Nope, don't need to shut it off. Someone shut it off. They called me back. I get 4 hours call time again to go over there and literally click, backup system, get rid of that, put the roll back the driver, and done, fixed. 5 minutes. Every
It
time.
reminds me of that reel I watched of the guy that reacts to stupid phone calls. They called, I can't get my computer to turn on. Well, have you checked the plug? Yeah, it's plugged into an extension cord. Well, what's the extension cord plugged into? A surge protector. What's the surge protector plugged into? Another surge protector. Well, what's that plugged into? The first surge protector.
This is just making electricity out of thin air.
Plugging it into the fucking wall, you moron.
The wall needs to be in the chain somewhere, buddy.
Yep.
That's fucking great. Oh my god.
But first of all, don't plug your computer into an extension cord. Plug it right into the surge protector.
Yeah, mine is. I
And then
have
plug
2
it into
surge
the
protectors, and they
wall.
both are in the wall right here.
See my
to power
crock
all
pan
my shit.
line, so God.
Yeah, one power strip powers this here, and then the other one powers the madness that goes on over here.
I mean, I have 2 in here. One is for my computer stuff, and the other is for like the Wii chargers and the laptop and that kind of shit.
God damn this tank. It won't dry out. I want to put that new strawberry shit in there, but look at this. It looks like it's fucking empty. There's nothing dripping. Oh, there was a little drip. Okay. Fuck.
But just one empty out. Which one is that?
Dead Rabbit 3. With the pink drip tip from China that took a month to get here. This is like the true Barbie's vape. This tank with this drip tip with this mod. So this is collectively known as Barbie. So we have Barbie and Sabrina. And there you go. All my pink mod dreams have come true in the last month.
I'm going down the Sortio route. I'm going to collect more orange.
Sorta teal?
Yeah. He has that one absolutely gorgeous mech. That bright orange mech.
Oh, I know, dude. If I turn off my noise suppression, listen to this.
Nice.
Yeah, these are my happy coils. My happy place coils.
Hey, you guys probably don't hear this either, do you?
Wrapped with 36, I think is what it is.
Noise suppression on this works pretty good, so you won't hear that. But this has got crackle like crazy. I can't believe how much crackle I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, you need to not vape that one while I'm sleeping. That one's really loud.
Yeah, this wakes her up. It crackles so much. And it's a .59 coil, too. It's not like it's a little tiny coil in there.
Oh yeah, this is 0.15.
Vaping at 40 watts and the thing sounds like it's trying to take off and land in an airport somewhere.
84. But it's really good at 84 watts.
I think that is Doppo Pink, right?
Tis Doxy. It's the MVP Doppo. $30. That's beautiful. I don't spend over $35 for mods. I have no reason to. This was $32. 35 or something like that. The tripper was, I don't know, $10.
I know. They were picking on me
And it
on
came with a beautiful
Wednesday.
pink drip tip.
picking on me on Wednesday because I had the down low camera thing going on, and they're like, "Yeah." I think Mick's the one that picked on me and said, "Yeah, the high end. You got the high end buffet," because they didn't realize I had two DNA 250Cs down there. It's like, oh, I didn't even think about it.
Pretty sure I just have Muji in mine.
Mine has 13 feet.
Getting that crackle.
Get good crack out of 13 feet. Decent
You
longevity.
can't, for price, and you cannot beat 13 feet. You can't. Performance and price. Everyone raves about, what's it called? KGB and Cloud9. But it's so freaking expensive. For the same price, you got enough 13 feet for 2 years.
When I run out of my fucking bag of Muji in 5 years, maybe I'll buy a bag of 13 feet.
Exactly.
I was thinking more like 15 years at the rate you're going at.
I mean, mine's halfway down, and I bought it fucking years ago from Fast Tech or Amazon. I think I bought this one. I bought my first one from Fast Tech.
I find
it was harder to find here in 2014 or whatever.
No joke, 13 feet just seems like just a rolled version of Muji. Looks very similar, breaks in very similar.
May very well be the same shit.
Probably is.
And I mean, I kind of treat my Muji anyway a little bit, you know? I fucking take off the outer layers, and then I fucking do like a little Scottish roll on it, and fucking, you know, I work it out. I mean, even before I take the layers off, I give it a little pull, you know? It increases like the width of the cotton like by like a quarter, like 25%, and then I peel the layers off, fucking do my thing. It's a ritual. Everybody has their own rituals. You twist the sides, fucking pull it through, and you're like, nice. Everyone's got their thing. Do the Mike Vapes comb out. Definitely, especially with RTAs.
Yeah, it depends on the Addy. I do a comb.
Yeah,
Some
RTAs,
you don't.
I do a nice comb.
Like
Trippers,
Steam Crave, don't comb it out.
Yeah, this one likes a nice comb.
You're gonna have a
Oh,
real.
look.
You thin your
Look at
cotton
this
too much
guy.
on the Steam Crave, you're gonna have a real bad day.
The Kylan 3 likes a nice little comb too, but these things fucking keep up too. Like, you chain vape them like crazy. Nice. Stay, motherfucker. Stay.
Mick, you got a hell of a good deal on a lot of purges, though. You need to
Still
break
going.
those things out more. They're gorgeous.
I'm just gonna try this on this single coil Sabrina mod because I'm tired of waiting for that.
I used to comb stuff out. I don't really do that much anymore.
I'm using that cheap with tofu braided wire.
Oh. How's that working?
It's okay, but it's not Lumi braid, that's for damn sure.
And here right now,
Oh, that's dry.
I've got a twisted flat wire, 0.4 flat wire in here that I use for the outside rails on it of a Clapton
Yeah, Steve-O, that KGB cotton,
quad core.
it's got something in it other than cotton, 100%. You can feel it on your hand. It feels like almost like
rayon.
fiber, like a rayon or fiberglass or something, you know? Really weird. But then so does Cloud9 to me. It has that, like it's not pure cotton feel to it.
Shit. This is gonna need like 3 or 4 days.
I hope some
probably,
people took
but-
advantage of the Bull City sale too while it happened. I got mine in yesterday. Like I said, I bought a bunch of Flavora because, I mean, you got to get it when the big deals are going on with the cost of Flavora. You just have to. See, if you get a funny taste off it, you get a funny taste off it, Fitty. Cotton is definitely very subjective.
This is good.
Very subjective.
Good.
There are
See,
some
I'm
cotton.
not a
off the
huge
shake.
fan of the 13 feet either, Fitty, but that's all Tim bought. So I have to use it.
All you want is shoelace cotton. That's it.
That's good.
Yeah, most of that shoelace cotton, Cassie, pretty shitty stuff.
No, that cheap shit Tim buys off Amazon is really good.
Well, with the exception when they sent the cotton threads as an upgrade, which I didn't like the cotton threads as much as I did the cheap version. I'd rather have the cheap shit. Give me my cheap shit. Why are you giving me this real shit? It sucks.
But it's not just that either, Tim. I get an off taste from the 13 feet.
I don't get any taste from it at all.
I don't get much break-in at all on it. Then again, I'm also coming off of using a lot of cotton bacon. Now that has some break-in.
Yeah. That's like 24 hours.
It's salty and smoky.
And I'm coming
It's
off the
weird.
threads that have no break-in.
Tastes very
Right, Fee?
non-natural. Muji's good. It is.
Fucking 8 drags off of fresh cotton, and then any weirdness that I had gotten goes away completely.
When
usually.
Derek sent me the wire, he also sent me a package of cotton bacon prime. He had a full package, so I got some more of that finally. So when I need it. There are a couple of things I actually like to wick that with. I actually like using that for the Wotofo. I bacon roll it, but that's got such a nice thickness to it. It holds up better. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I have not tried the 13 feet only once in it. So
That's yummy. I made a good thing.
but you can't just throw it in there on the mesh because you will get hot spots if you just throw it in there. Don't bacon roll it. The non-prime version of cotton bacon prime tastes absolutely terrible. And I'm finding that even the prime is starting to get more of that than it used to. I think that it doesn't taste almost like the bleaching chemicals aren't completely filtered out, rinsed out of them well.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's not supposed to be bleached. It's supposed to be organic cotton, Japanese cotton. And if they're bleaching it, stay away from it.
Reading it right now. Impurities or natural oils? Always free of impurities and natural oils. Okay. Doesn't say anything about being bleached or not.
Not supposed to be. If it's organic Japanese cotton, not supposed to be bleached.
Yeah, but the cotton bacon prime doesn't claim it's organic Japanese cotton.
Oh, so there we go.
So I'm not really 100% sure. That's actually a pack that I got from Duchess when he sent coils. One time I ordered them from him. He sent a small thing of the bacon prime with that as a freebie.
Where's Duchess? I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him a bit either. I don't know if he's been busy or what. I talked to him the other day, but I didn't ask him about why he hasn't made shows. Pre-soak your cotton in milk and toonies. Problem solved. There you go. That's the answer to everything right there. And you could always say pre-soak your cotton in Rocky's Crocs. I mean, that'll work too. Pretty sure that with the way he used to like take baths in milk and honey Flavora, that probably tastes just like it. His Crocs probably had the flavor embedded into them.
Oops. That's that drip too much.
Hope you're doing well, Addie.
What a show. We've got belly button lint used for wicking. We got cotton dipped in Rocky's Crocs.
Didn't Grim Green have someone that wicked his Addy with a Tampex or a Kotex or something?
I think he did.
Oh, he
No, it was Homeboy OC did it to him.
Was it Homeboy?
Absolutely. He just got something built by like some famous Instagram build. I remember it very exactly. And it was like one of his vlogs, and Dwayne fucking took the thing from him and fucking wicked it with a fucking tampon. And he vaped it for a while too. He's like, doesn't taste weird to you, bro? He's like, no, it tastes fine. Super absorbent, I bet, bro. What a dick.
Dwayne wouldn't do that.
That doesn't surprise
He
me
totally
at all.
did.
There's no reason why Dwayne isn't on my list of people I'm not allowed to hang out with. Is there, hon?
You're not allowed to hang out with Dwayne.
See? I'm
Okay.
not
One
joking.
or
It's
both
really.
of you would end up in the hospital.
There's a chance one of us would think better of it.
That's why I said one or both.
See, Steve-O remembers.
Or Nick
Road
might.
trips.
Or Nick might actually say no, maybe, if Casey's around.
Yeah, this is good. This is strawberry custard. Nice.
I'm really
Nice.
liking this. Yeah, it's gonna be even better in a couple days. But yeah, I'm liking this nectarine. It's good.
Yeah, I can't wait to try this in the tank.
That's true. Yep, he does do that. Just know, Rocky. Just know.
You feel better now as she falls to the ground. Does anybody remember that song? Face Down by the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
Nope. I was just
Super
reading
fucking
Fiddy's notes on
Catchy
13
fucking
feet.
song, man.
Yeah,
Like a
I don't get the same flavor from my liquids on 13 feet as I do on the other
punk
top.
band like 15 years ago. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to do that now. Get a couple different cottons and try it again.
One-handed typing.
Well, because when I had the strips, I did try the 13 feet and the strips side by side with the same juice, and it tasted completely different.
Even after breaking?
Even after breaking, it tasted completely different. It tasted better on the strips.
Just use Muji. You don't need notes. Adam's
that's a great
definitely
song.
listening to something.
It's a great song. I haven't heard it in a while. It just popped in my head. The only song I remember by that fucking band.
Hey, don't chew the
It
wire.
happens, though.
Jim.
One-hit wonders. That song's probably like 15 years old.
It's gonna be like the cat on friggin' Christmas Vacation. Bzzz.
You're not too bright.
We'll go ahead and start calling this for the night, though, and I'm going to try and relax and get some sleep tonight again. Finally cooling off a little bit here. It's been insanely hot and sticky. Anyone else is going through all the weather changes and stuff, too? It's been... I know Dave's been dealing with this weird summer and September thing. It's been odd.
It's cooling down, but oh my god, it was
Same
hot.
here.
Yeah.
67 right now here.
Feels
Yeah,
nice
it's
in
not-
here right now. First time all day. But then again, I was working where there's no AC, and it was insane. Came home
And I was a
exhausted.
jerk about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm downright even chilly in here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 70 here.
Fee, it's cold there.
Aw.
So everybody take care, take it easy. The next episode will be Rocky's inspired episode with the nuts. So I'm sure Rocky's nuts will take a little bit of get a little bit of, you know, proper
Attention?
attention. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. There's at least 3 recipes already put together for it that look really good and interesting. I'm gonna see about that. No, like I said, I'm gonna work with the pistachio for one, and I think I'm gonna do pecan too. I'm gonna work with both because I actually like some of these nut flavors. Nut muffin is always a good one for a little bit of nuttiness. You got FA nut mix, generic, glory even kind of works. There's a bunch of them. We are the late night.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. Adam has a band. He has stuff coming up. Anyone in the Chicago area, go check him out, please. Go find Eddie in the Arsons.
Or just fly in and fucking hang out for a night.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
No
Fly
big
in,
deal.
fly in, drive in, whatever.
No big deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
come see Eddie and the Arsons.
Yep. And give them a listen on
If I see
Spotify.
if I see a vape person at one of my shows, if you come to see my band, you are guaranteed fucking free admission to any Eddie Narson show for life. That's coming from me, so just saying. You will be on every guest list from then on. So
Maggie, this show starts at 6. 8 o'clock is still a 2-hour show.
It's still a 2-hour show, yeah.
it's only 7 p.m. here.
What do you want to do? Sit here and watch me fall asleep on stream? Because that's about to happen.
It's only 7 p.m.
Yeah, I promised if it wasn't busy, we'd let her out early so she can get a good night's rest tonight. She hasn't been sleeping well lately.
I've been up since 5 o'clock this freaking morning.
Yeah.
But
Saturdays
Fiddy
when I have
wants
to
to
work.
hold on real quick.
I can hold on for a minute, Fiddy.
He said, wait, hold on real
Why,
quick.
is Fiddy coming in? Are we going to get the Fiddy factor?
Hmm?
I need to wipe and flush. Oh, my God. Oh.
Really, Fiddy? We're waiting for you to wipe and flush? No. Get out of here.
Well, he had to clean out his Crocs. It's okay.
You asshole.
Yeah, have a great weekend. I am
Oh.
Noted DX on Monday night. And then, what the heck are we going over again? I have all my flavorings done for... we already did, energy drinks this week. Going over energy drinks this week on Noted DX. On Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. And then, yeah, there it is. Adam put the link for his band in chat. Give him a listen. I guarantee you're going to have a good time.
I dare you.
Plus, it gives him a few pennies. It's not much, but I mean, listen to it enough times, it adds up. So we got that going on. Tuesday night's going to be nut mixes. And then Wednesday, as always, Benny. And then the may or may not be a Golf Tea Vapes this week. He wasn't sure yet, so we'll see. If it's on, it's on. If it's not, then it's not, unless Adam winds up picking up. You never know. Depends on how he's feeling that night. But yeah, you have a great night. That would be great, Fiddy. You should hop on for an episode. I'd like to hear
I
your
can
input.
understand that, Steve-O. I've fallen asleep through many, many, many shows that are 5 hours long.
Yes. While she's on stream.
Dozed off in this chair a couple of times. But that's because Tim is boring and he rambles.
Hasta la night, yeah. Hasta la night. Good night, everybody. Enjoy.
Cha-cha-cha.
Get over there and get your orders in at VSO with AFL and over at Bull City with AFL. You get saves you money. Remember, even with a hashtag, I mean, with your AFL at Bull City, and I believe Swaggy too. Actually, $75. I believe is cut off for both, and you automatically get free shipping. I believe is what it was, or was that just for the sales of Swaggy? I'm double checking on this. But I know at Bull City, if you go $75, you can get your discount and still get your free shipping. So it's worth it. That's usually how I always buy mine.
Tall, skinny asshole.
Yeah, look at that. There you go.
That tall, skinny motherfucker.
He just looks so tall. He's actually is kind of tall, but he looks much taller next to Eddie. Just say.
But yeah, he's a tiny man.
All right. Always free shipping is $75. Okay, so it is. All right, see, there you go. Big orders save you a lot of money.
5'11", 50.
God bless, Dusty. You take care.
But Ed's little.
Yeah. All right, good night, everybody. Enjoy a little bit of Adam and Eddie on the way out. I can't remember which one, if it was Eddie and the Arsons or if it's early April on the way out. We're just talking about that yesterday. I do have time this week. I can get them as long as nothing comes up again. Please, nothing come up. I want to get some more intros for everybody. So have a good night, everybody. Enjoy. Love you all. Bye.